Greetings from the cold dark. A couple of weeks ago, I had the honor of playing Hearthstone with game designer Celestalon. During this time, we were able to experiment with 3 different Death Knight decks: Frost, Blood, and Unholy Death Knight. However, for this video, I will only be showcasing our Frost Death Knight games. So if you would like to see the Unholy and the Blood Death Knight games as soon as those videos are released, make sure that you're subscribed to the channel to be notified as soon as it's released. And while you're pushing buttons, go ahead and like this video and say hi to Celestalon down in the comments and tell him that you would like to see more videos just like this. Thank you so much to the Hearthstone design team for this wonderful opportunity, and thank you for watching this video.
Yep, we're good.
All right, sweet. So we want to just start with the Tice deck, see if we can't get some good easy W's out of the way.
Yeah, get back in the top 1,000, man.
Yeah. But what is the deck that you've been playing the most since the nerfs have gone live?
Frosty K. Yeah, I'm still a Frosty K main.
Yeah. This is just my first of all, it matches the hair.
Which version of it you mean? Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I've tweaked. I was playing some of Tice's earlier today. I think I was playing Superior David's. I tweaked something about it. I don't remember what. I think I swapped 1 card or something. I feel like you can get more damage out of just more spells from 4 mana.
Yeah, I think I would agree.
Usually, sometimes there.
Okay, so I like the idea of just keeping the 2 and the 3 here. What do you think?
Yeah, I definitely keep those 2. I might keep the horn too.
We'll just go with a full keep, you know?
Yeah.
Like, there's nothing wrong with tempo.
I'm mulliganing Frosty K. There's a lot of cards that are pretty close. Oh, nice. All right, pretty tight in value, I feel like.
Like, every now and again, like, having the Horn of Winter just doesn't feel right in the mulligan. But especially with, like, discounting cards with Nerubian Vizier, for example, like, it could work out.
Yeah.
But with that Trog, we're definitely not going to throw out the Harbinger here. Oh, wait a minute. I don't have my game effects coming in. Let's see if I can fix that real quick.
I'm hearing it.
Oh, it's not on my side. There we go. Okay, I had my stuff muted. There we go.
I think we're just going to clear with Howling Blast, I think.
Yeah, just trade into this, do this into here.
Yeah.
Like, these minions used to be so threatening when they were doing the freezing, but now we're doing the freezing.
Yeah.
Only real question is whether or not we coin out the 2, but I don't think that's necessary here.
Nah, I don't think so.
Yeah. That's the one thing I really love about this deck. Like, it's the most, like, bursty, tempo-y, control-y deck I've ever played in my life. It's like classic Freeze Mage.
Freeze Mage was definitely an inspiration for this. Wanted it to be a little different than that. Not so heavy on the freeze. Though you can just chain together quite a few frost worms. But in general, wanted it to be bursty, but not all at once. More of like a chip you down for a while.
I mean, hey, there's a lot of bursts at once this deck can do, and that makes me love it.
There can be.
Okay, so we can trade into here, find something out of Vizier, and then if we like any of the cards, we could potentially horn them out.
That. Yeah, I like that.
This is the tempo-y, control-y part that I love. Oh, wait a minute, we have to go with Scourge, right?
Yeah.
No.
I often take Scourge off Discovers.
I mean, hey, when it's 7 mana, it sets up perfectly
for
this
drop.
too.
Yeah.
I don't think we need to coin out anything here. Holding on to this is kind of bad though, going into the next couple of turns, but we'll wait.
I'd hold on to it.
So I have to ask one question though. Is there like any of the most popular like Frost cards that were like completely different in development that you guys either like had to like tone up or tone down? Because I imagine that like Frostworm Fury, when I first saw this card, I thought it was just like they're turbo nuts, like out of all of the cards in the set, and it's kind of proving its worth.
It's good. Yeah. I think early on that was all 7s. All the numbers were 7s.
Oh. No, that'd be too broken.
That was the. No, I don't know. Have you seen some of the turns that like Rogue and Druid can do sometimes? Like.
Fair enough.
Yeah. Let's see here. What are we doing? We
really don't have too many options. Looks like we're just 2-dropping into power here.
Yeah, I think so.
I mean, hey, 7 mana, 7/7s that deal 7 damage would be really good right now for this. You know, this turn we have to just sit here and do nothing.
The question is, are we Scourging or are we Frostworm main first?
I feel like if we Scourge first, it'll get the cards out that are problematic. But like at the same time, if we don't deal with this 5/5, we may not get to the Scourge turn.
I think we're just Overseering.
Yeah, if we can Overseer and find a Frost Strike, then we're good. Then keeping this Horn of the Winter would have been very good. There we go.
All right, yeah.
Okay.
There we go. Yeah, that's our horn.
Okay, so now we can keep the Glacial Advance. Very good.
Yeah.
Damage from
just,
hand.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, like, the one thing I have to say about Scourge is that this card has disappointed me more than it's impressed me in terms of like the minions that it brings back. There's a lot of undead minions, and if you don't get like at least like reborn minions, sometimes it can kind of feel bad. But I'm hoping for a good board.
It is. It's a little memey, but it's so like it's summoned so many that on the average, evens out most of the time.
And especially in Unholy, like all you need is a few minions to survive for like Grave Strength, for example, to be really good. So there are times that it can high roll, but like the question here is, do we go like for maximum minions or do we just rip it now?
So I'm thinking either we Frostworm or we double trade and Scourge.
Yeah, I think the Frostworm Fury is what sets up like the legitimate win, because like double this into.
Yeah.
Well, hold on a minute. You could make the argument that we could do this on 9. So if we Scourge now, we can then set up the double freeze, and he really can't do anything. Yeah. So if we're gonna Scourge, we have to do it now, right?
Yeah. I think we Scourge. I think we double trade and Scourge.
Let's see what we find. For the memes, give us at least like one rush minion. Okay, looks like we got an arms dealer.
Yep.
Okay, I mean, hey, we got reborn minions, and we got.
Go face. Just go face.
Yeah, and we got invincible. There we go.
Yeah.
Now this is worth 7 mana for sure.
That's a solid Scourge. That is a very solid Scourge. You got dev cheats on that Scourge.
There we go. I told you, one reborn minion is really all we needed, and we got like the best reborn minion.
And 2 Scourge Rangers too. I mean, Scourge Rangers when you don't trigger them outcry.
Oh wait, hold on a minute though. Like, okay, so if these all die at the same time, this will still buff one of the Scourge Raiders that come out, right?
I remember. I think so because. Oh wow!
Because Reborns aren't like Death Rattles, right? Like they trigger all at once versus Death Rattle happening, kind of thing, right?
I think so. Oh, there's a taunt, buddy.
Oh no, we're not dead. We're not dead. Wait, no, wait, it's a taunt. Yeah, that's right.
Boy, I think he's just showing that he had lethal if we didn't get a
Yeah, the classic. You have to go for the Scourge every time. I'm actually really happy that we just made it back to the top 1,000 with that. Let's go. And then we can maybe try out this Blood Knight. Even though I'm fine with changing it around a little bit, I think we maybe have to add Renathal into it.
I feel like Renathal for Blood is a pretty good fit.
Yeah.
Even after the nerf, I think it's still probably right.
I was more so trying to like make Bone Lord into Obliterate into like a possible way to play the archetype, because so my idea was to just try and get like a bunch of Asalors and then maybe use like Bran Asalor as well to get like this gigantic damage turn. But
what are we dropping here? I feel like we keep everything that's up the Icy Touch.
Oh, you want to keep like max tempo cards here? Okay. I mean, we are fighting a shaman. I just now realized that.
Yeah, I was wondering about the shaman aspect of it, because like I have not played against very many shaman lately.
Shamans?
What are they, mostly evolve?
They're definitely mostly evolve. I don't think I've seen like a single Renathal shaman in this entire expansion. But yeah, most of them are playing the evolve shaman, but they don't really generate too many minions outside of early game totems, as I was about to say. So luckily he played the card that literally is the only like real minion generation they have. So Frost Strike will always get you something in the early game if you ever just want to kill a totem.
Yeah.
But this off the top seems a little bit better. But we could also just coin out the sword.
I like coin Rhinefang.
Yeah. Discount the Howling Blast potentially. Or discounting this for a free card. Never hurts.
There's also just gonna be so many 2 health minions coming down here that just the more durability I like on it.
Yeah, I think the only consideration to saving the sword is to either discount like more spells that we want to burst with, or just to like, you know, save our coin. But I don't think saving coin matters all too much in this matchup.
No, I don't think so. Yeah, we got all weapons all day here.
But this is when I wonder if Hearthstone's trying to teach us something, though. Like, maybe playing the Bonebreaker was the way to go, and that's why they gave us this top deck. This is when the game's trying to teach you, you know?
I think we chill, fall on, and hit.
Yeah. See if we can't find something else to discount, and if not, maybe we hit the Howling Blast. Or we have a 0-mana Frost Strike.
I like Death Chiller. I like Death Chiller a lot. Okay.
Not bad. See, this is just like kind of how this deck works. Like, it doesn't do anything in like the early game, but then like when it plays like Glug, for example, I've had a 4-mana Glug hit me before. That was that hurt.
All right, what are we doing?
We could Frost Strike, but it feels unnecessary. This is one of those turns where it's like I don't want to overcommit anything, but we could just easily knock them out with just like 2 attacks.
So the thing I'm wondering here is, do we just use a Death Chiller to clear all this and keep shipping more face?
We could do that. We would have to. I mean, there is a possibility that it misses the minions though, because there are technically 3 targets.
Yeah.
But at the same time, do we want to use the resources that way? Only way of getting Death Chiller value is either using Frost Strike or Horn of Winter here.
Yeah.
I'd hate to just Hero Power pass. Maybe this is just literally Hero Power play weapon. I just don't see a better play. All of it feels kind of unnecessary, you know?
I would probably Death Chiller, but up to you. I'd probably Death Chiller Hero Power at this point. Yeah. That's probably fine.
Yeah. Like, I mean, since we have the Horn of Winter, the Death Chiller is essentially free, right? Like, that's kind of like my my line of logic. There might like it also like doesn't it play into null? Like he could technically null and trade into it.
That's true. I didn't think of that. I was trying to think of what are the things that he's gonna play to kill the Death Chiller. Oh boy.
Now I feel like it's just definitely the way to go, because we could just Death Chiller into Frost Strike, see what we find, and then we can just ship everything else face, and then we set up for the 6-drop.
I just Death Chiller into Howling Blast. That's a clear on its own.
Oh, that is true. That is true. And then also, I mean, something else we could do is Horn of Winter and the other Death Chiller, but is that necessary? We are about to refill our hand.
Hold on. If we do the Howling Blast, we're wasting the effect of the Bonebreaker, and we've got a 0 attack. That I think we're just attacking into the 2 right up for sure.
Yeah, do this. Howling Blast clears completely. This will deal damage face. And then if we want to go with Death Chiller, then this guarantees the double hit.
Yeah, sure.
I think we're just gonna go max tempo here. I like that idea a lot. Just ship everything to the face.
Sure.
Because we're also fighting a matchup that likes to get on board all at once. So if we have all these minions that he can't hit, then suddenly we have an advantage if we get more like Horn of Winters, for example, off of the Overseer draw.
Suppose that he goes all in here with. Oh, all right.
So, suppose nothing, we win the game.
If goes like Knowles and evolves them somehow and such, like we probably still end up with a Death Chiller left, and we still have a 0-mana Frost Strike and a weapon. Like we're gonna deal with it all with the Frigidara. So
this is part of the reason why the Quest Fell Demon Hunter matchup is like actually somewhat good for this deck, is because they don't do anything in the early game, so they don't contest your minions or your damage. So you're just pretty much throwing damage that is, I mean, against Shaman, it's more permanent than with Demon Hunter, but with Shaman, like, what are they going to do if you just smack them for 12 and it's turn 5? They need the null. They need to evolve into something.
I haven't played that many games against, like, Demon Hunter you're talking about. Like, if I haven't played that many games against Demon Hunter, but I heard people say that like the Mana Thirst change to Unleash Fel actually made a big difference there, because you did hit him too early.
The reason why that definitely helps that matchup is because now your 2-drops, like your 2/2s, can actually deal a lot of damage when they don't like play Fel Barrage against them. This hand is probably just a full toss, so I'm just gonna go ahead and get rid of it.
Full toss, or like us maybe I'm keeping the vizier, but I'm not sure.
I was debating on keeping Horn as well, but without anything in
That's
hand.
a good new hand. I like this.
I have to admit, Harbinger of Winter is definitely like my favorite card art-wise in this deck. Like, I love the art on this card.
I love that. That's one of my favorite artists, Angelina Chenya.
Yeah,
she's great.
S tier work.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's kind of funny because Evolved Shaman is actually like the last time I checked the stats before the nerfs happened, in the lower ranks, it was like the best deck with like a 60%, at least according to HS Replay.
Yeah, I'd chill fall. Oh, maybe we ran Fang. Yeah, I'm probably still totem.
Yo, Baby Bear coming in with the raid. What's going on, ladies and gentlemen?
Hey, Baby Bear.
Celestalon, would you like to say anything to these new people that we've got here?
Hey everybody, welcome. Jamming some Death Knight.
Yo, Ben plays Hearthstone. Yo, is that the Ben Hearthstone? Is that the Ben?
The Ben Hearthstone?
Good to have you guys here. I feel like a celebrity now. We've got a Frost Strike into Hero Power if we just want to try and get rid of this minion as cleanly as possible. We could just throw out our own and just be like, you take care of this, because this minion can be kind of hard to deal with.
I like the Frost Strike into Hero Power. I'd attack first. Yeah, I'd probably attack first, but
yeah, definitely go with the. Okay, we're just gonna play cleanup then.
Yeah, I think
Lady
so.
Death Whisper, we have to every time.
Yeah.
Plus, it's golden. I don't have a golden Death Whisper yet.
Nice.
I've been waiting to be chosen to pack it myself. But Baby Bear, thank you so much for the raid. Good to have you guys here, and for everyone who does not know who we are, my name is Clark HELLSCREAM, and this is game designer Celestalon. So
Hello.
This is definitely not something that happens every day.
I mean, I'll see Baby Bear and her chat tomorrow. So.
There's also that, yes. We could just throw out Sword into Winter. If we want to just push this, that's kind of awkward if we're not playing mana efficiently.
Yeah, our hand's too full to get Death Whisper value yet, but I like the order that our spells are in for the later Death Whisper.
Do we ever just smack
I like
it?
Rhyme. Yeah, I like Rhyme, Harbinger, and Smack It.
All right. See if we can't find like another Glacial Advance or something.
If we get a couple mana reductions on those spells before we copy them, great.
Not bad.
Okay.
And then worst case scenario, if we need to play Overseer, maybe we can like tempo out something with Horn. But
Thessarian, ooh, I'd probably play the Frost Strike too. I'd probably Frost Strike before attacking because I don't think we want to discount that.
So there have been times where I sometimes ask myself if killing the Lady Death Whisper is worth it with the Frost Strike, and if
Killing
we don't
your own, I don't think so.
Well, hear me out. If we don't hit a spell, then we have Howling Blast and 2 extra Frostworm Furies, and then we just start chaining out the Frostworm Furies. If we don't hit a spell, does that mean we just automatically win, though? That's the question I'm presenting here.
I think we just give up way too much tempo on the board doing that.
Sure. Okay, so we could just end up playing like Fajara instead, or do we still want to like do this in a Frost Strike maybe?
I think I would say I like Thessarian. 3/4 of the time it kills something.
True.
Attack into the other 2, and Frost Strike whatever the last remaining one is.
Yeah, I think I like that plan as well. Like I'd like this for the gimmicky out, but now that we have that in hand,
I'd use the weapon for that. Yeah.
Let's tempo instead.
Yeah.
Use our face as a resource. Get 2 extra damage next turn.
Yep.
Okay. Now okay. So now this still might come down to playing Frostworm Furies. Maybe we didn't need 4 of them. I get a little greedy thinking like that.
Yeah.
There was this 30 card deck that I originally started playing from that I saw from Reddit. And that was one like skill that it really taught me, is that sometimes just getting 1 extra copy of these is more than you need. So having 2 in hand, yeah.
Yeah, you're looking at chat. Purple Haze, you're making me second guess. Is it Thessarian or Thessarian?
I think it's Thessarian.
I think it's Thessarian.
I always pronounce cards incorrectly, so I just come up with my own names at times.
Yeah. Okay, I think I like this as
Just ship it,
the
right?
Lady Death Whisper.
Wait, you want a Lady Death Whisper here? I was thinking
Yeah,
about just shipping the damage. Because, like, we've got 7 on the field, which means he's at 17, right? And we also have this plus exactly lethal in, like, 3 turns. I think we just need to start freezing him because then he can't do anything. It's not like these minions are doing anything immediately.
We do have a lot. Yeah, okay, alright. I'm in.
And there also might be the potential that we just top deck lethal with, like, another Glacial Advance. In fact, we might just have lethal in hand right now. Hold on a minute.
Yeah, we do.
If we don't count and if we just believe in ourselves, we know we have lethal. 4, 7, 10, 11 with the hero power. So if any minion survives or if this goes face, looking really good. Because he could have counteracted with his own, but we also have the second one. So I just feel like that's just checkmate.
Yeah, we have... What do we have this round? 7? Yeah, we have full 12 right now.
Wait, is he about to pull this around?
Maybe.
I don't think he has enough damage. Oh, wait, that's actually really good. Okay, so we don't have lethal anymore.
We don't have lethal now.
I think that actually just won him the game. Oh my god.
Yeah? Is he one off?
Looks like it.
Oh.
Wait, hold on a minute. Wait.
That's close.
8 plus 6, 14.
I don't think it's enough.
I think we're
we
1
have
damage
a mana
off.
for all of it. Can we Nerubian into something?
1. We might be able to Nerubian into like another Ice Touch, because if I could do Glacial into... Okay, so 1,
wait,
3,
we could
5,
also Overseer into a
6, 7...
But
no, we don't have
somehow have a taunt or a...
Wait, we could hit Blood Boil. Yeah, chat is saying Blood Boil.
Yeah, Blood Boil. Blood Boil could do it.
Horn of Winter? Nah.
I don't think we get it now.
I don't think it's possible either. Yeah. Dang it, dude.
Yeah.
I'll just go for maximum damage. We almost like had enough damage to just end the game.
It's close.
That random healing was just enough to get out of range. Man.
GG.
I mean, hey, the winner at the end of this game was Frost Death Knight, though. That's what's important.
It's true.
Okay?
It's true. That's what's important. Death Knight winner.
So now that we've gotten some clips with this Frost Death Knight, we can either do one of 2 things. We can play Undead Death Knight with Renathal, and this is Funky Monkey's deck. This deck is pretty. It's got a pretty greedy curve, in all honesty, but I love the cards that are included, like Invincible, Marogar, and the Scourge, obviously.
I've been impressed with how greedy you can build Unholy.
Yeah.
This is pretty greedy, but
like the whole point is just to like always have minions, and it's surprising like how frequently this deck always has minions.
Let's try it.